Thank you guys for joining me for a tarot card. I don't exactly know. Actually, I'm gonna try something different. And I did this in another video. We'll get a message from three sets of cards, and then we'll do some light language, and then we'll do some Reiki. Yeah. But before I did this video, I did some shadow work. So this is gonna be a time where a lot of clarity is going to be coming to the surface for a lot of you guys, and I'm grateful for it. And it's going to be very healing. And illusions will be lifted as well, so it won't feel like, with endings and new beginnings, it won't feel so turbulent. So of course we're going to start off with some prayer, but let's cleanse the energy first with the sound bowl, and then I'll show you guys the cards. And the Reiki and light language will be based off of what comes up in the cards. Most High of Love and Light, thank you for this moment of harmonious connection. And I pray that the families who are watching me, ancestors included, and future generations, I pray that inner peace and external peace follows them everywhere they go. And I pray for healing. And I pray to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional, manipulation-free messages. I'm your humble servant here to serve. Lead me and guide me. Now, of course, we're using the Cozy Witch Tarot deck, okay? Can't forget this one. And then we also got a little surprise, the PlayStation Play cards, okay? And then we have the Epic Tattoo playing cards. So let's start off with the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. We got the Knight of Wands. And the bottom of this message, I like these cards. These cards are very humbling. I got these from Barnes and Nobles near Union Square. So if you guys are interested, the Cozy Witch Tarot deck, you can get it at the Barnes and Nobles at Union Square. Thank you, Amanda Lovelace and Janana Medeiros. I hope I said your name right. No disrespect. Thank you for this beautiful deck of cards. And then to support the energy of the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, child. We got the Queen of Swords and the Moon. So let's see what's coming up with these messages. And the Emperor here. All right, so I feel as if, take what resonates. If you are a divine masculine with the Two of Swords, you could be seeking clarity on someone that you guys are sexually interested in. You also may be, your instincts may be peaking. Divine masculines, pay attention to your intuition on this upcoming full moon, okay? Self-reflection is going to be important. You also might be interested in someone because they stand on truth. And you guys might be seeking the truth about situations. Um, you guys might be wondering, what is the truth about someone that you're interested in, their sexual relationships? Not because you're trying to be one of them nasties where you just trying to know what's going on in their life. But, there's a lot that goes on in the world of divine masculines that most people may not know about. If y'all want to share it in the comments. But with the Knight of Wands, you guys may be learning how to move differently with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. If you guys are dealing with someone who has healthy boundaries. And this is where it's going to be important for you guys to trust your gut instincts, especially with this full moon coming. Because you guys are going to get clarity about some situations. With this Seven of Wands here, this is talking about gang stalking. You guys are going to be picking up and getting information about you guys going to be getting information about the people that's been coming against somebody that you guys are sexually interested in. If you guys are wondering, the rumors about somebody that has healthy boundaries, sexual rumors that was started about somebody who has healthy boundaries, it's connected to people that was trying to get away with bullying them, and they thought they could basically get away with bullying them if they basically defamated their character by saying they were sexually promiscuous. Well, if you guys are curious, some of these people that spread rumors about somebody you guys are sexually interested in, with the King of Swords, they're being investigated or their names are connected to legal situations due to extreme defamation of character. So I want you guys to take into consideration, divine masculines, if someone has gone above and beyond to try to defamate someone's character with sexual shaming, they're more than likely shameful of their own sexual nature. And sexual shaming can attract sexual predators. So some people, you guys are going to be getting clarity on the people that have been bullying the people you guys could be sexually interested in. The amount of defamation of character, especially when it came to someone's sexual life, could have endangered someone, where they could have attracted sexual predators. And you guys are going to be finding out about the people who spread rumors about them. They basically did not think that defamation of character would get out of hand, but it attracted a lot of safety risk to someone. So some of you guys could be romantically and sexually interested in someone whose idea of sexuality has changed due to their safety being put at risk with extreme defamation of character by bullies who did not actually think long term. Child. About starting malicious rumors and gossip about someone's sexuality. And it could have gotten so out of hand. Some of these people could have really posed a threat for people's safety, where, some people could have experienced sexual trauma, or some people, they don't look at sex the same due to sexual trauma and trying to protect themselves from it. And if you are a divine feminine and you have had your character defamated to where your safety was compromised, um, it was because you had people going against you, and they didn't like the attention that you got, so they wanted you to get negative attention, and they started malicious rumors and gossip about you guys pertaining to your sexuality, but they didn't exactly understand the dangers of the world that we live in. So when they were basically defamating your character, divine feminines, with false malicious rumors and gossip about your sexuality, they didn't exactly understand that they were basically compromising your safety. So if you guys experience sexual abuse or exploitation or traumatization, and it got out of hand, the law is involved, because some people thought they could get away with just starting rumors about you guys and your sex life, but it attracted sexual predators. And I just saw angel number 12. 12, you guys are divinely guided and protected. Only take what resonates. Um, Now we're going to get a message from the PlayStation cards. Child. Ooh, child. We got 10 of clubs. 7 of pentacles. 7 of diamonds. And 7 of hearts. Okay, so this is where we're talking about responsibility here. With this seven of diamonds and the 10 of clubs here, responsibilities are going to be prioritized. Some of you guys need to reprioritize your responsibilities, because with the 7 of hearts here, you guys could have been investing into someone else's desires, goals, and dreams. And you guys could start to see where you guys are not able to maintain your root chakras, because you guys could have been investing into someone else's desired goals and dreams. And some of you guys could have been given an extremely hard time if you guys, logically pointed out that there was an unfair workload taking place. Also, with this 10 of clubs being here in purple here, you guys could have had a lot of energy transfer spells sent your way. You guys could have been dealing with some passive aggressive people who didn't exactly want to be confronted about an unfair workload. So they could have done energy transfer spells so that you would be less likely to use your throat chakra to say, hey, this is an unfair workload. So return to senders are going to be taking place if people went above and beyond to do injustice field energy transfers to you guys, so that you guys would feel obligated to do their work for them. And this some child. Okay, let's. And if some of you guys are wondering where all your time and energy went into investing into someone else's goals, with the seven of no, forgive me. With the seven of diamonds and the jack of diamonds, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Some of y'all were literally funding people's lifestyles, and these people don't even have they don't have their financial skill sets are not at its highest peak. They're still at square one, and they could have been basically feeling overwhelmed, worn out, burned out, because they weren't getting certain results of what they wanted to experience. And they're still at square one on a financial level. And they basically had you guys busting your ass, but we got to do some shadow work here. There was something that you guys were enabling. So shadow work, and this platform is a judge-free zone. This is a safe space. If you guys feel open to it, share where you guys feel you have enabled toxic people to exploit your skill sets. And no, this is not going to have you guys in danger of being exploited. More so, more people have possibly been doing the same thing. And when you guys express it, you guys are going to it's basically doing return to senders. So I feel, and it's time for you guys to call your power back to you guys with the seven of diamonds here by, accepting how you can enable toxicity and take on unnecessary workloads. But at the same time, you guys also could have been taken advantage of and dishonored with esoterics. I'm definitely picking up on people abusing esoterics so that you guys would either feel shameful or guilty if you guys brought to awareness. I'm not seeing any progress in all the work that we're doing for you guys. Why are we putting so much energy and effort into this project? Some of you guys invested so much energy and effort into something, a person, place, or thing, and it's still at square one. And these people could have basically narrated your time, effort, energy, and skills and resources going into their projects as if it was going to have a huge payout. And there's not going to be a return on investment. It is what it is. This could have broken you guys' hearts, but at the same time, alchemize all that pain into you guys being financially independent. And you can do that by forgiving yourselves for how you have enabled people to exploit and abuse your skill sets. Okay? I don't really feel the goal here is to try to get back lost time. I feel it's for you guys to make peace with aspects of yourself that can attract users and abusers. And um, for example, my personal experience, I have allowed people in the past to say, you put the energy and effort into it, and I'll do the same. And they'll put the bare minimum in, and I would constantly just be like, hey, why aren't you putting in the effort? Why aren't you doing what's why aren't you putting the effort in? And then I would get emotionally manipulated, and then I would basically feel obligated just to keep up the work that I was doing. So that's me doing my shadow work. But then also, the deeper shadow work goes, I started to understand this was how I have been conditioned as a child to operate. So I attracted someone, on a romantic level, and also was treated like this at places of work where I gave so much to the point that I didn't exactly have any energy for the things that I actually deeply cared about. So, this is a phase. The wisdom that you gain from it, the beauty is you can pass it on to your future generations and current generations. And this is probably something that your ancestors have done as well. So I feel like the message here is, don't beat yourself up. If you have given so much of your time, energy, and resources into funding someone else's dreams, desires, and goals, and there's no payout and return of interest. The return on interest is the wisdom that you have gained in order to be able to protect your financial foundation, or any foundation that's important to you, and that of your generations, so that you guys can't be taken advantage of. So please be gentle with yourselves and forgive yourselves. Now let's get a final message from the Epic Tattoos playing cards. So we have the Four of Hearts, Eight of Hearts. And I'm not seeing the Ace of Hearts, but somebody definitely could, there could, we'll see. Maybe an Ace of Hearts will show up under here. Um, we got the Ten of Spades. And we got the King of Hearts. All right. So let's talk about the Four of Hearts and the Eight of Hearts here. Some of you guys could be getting clarity on why certain connections have to come to an end. You guys could be refocused on goals that you guys need to make happen. Some of you guys also could be getting understanding of your attachment styles, you know. And this is also where shadow work is coming into mind. If you guys have any toxic attachment styles, it could be connected to you guys wondering. It could be connected to abandonment issues and abandonment wounds. Some of you guys could have been abandoned if you guys actually put time into your projects by and you guys could have been abandoned or neglected by people who wanted you to pour more into them, and they were willing to see you basically sacrifice aspects of your daily life that you needed to pour into just so that they could have comfortability. So I feel like some of you guys are being asked to really just stay focused on your goals and invest into these goals, because honestly, if someone is willing to basically betray you guys because you guys are going after your goals, then that's then it is what it is, man. I gotta keep it honest here. With the Three of Spades here, some of you guys could have been betrayed by people when you started actually putting time, energy, and effort into going after your goals behind the scenes. And what they're not gonna tell you is that when they were not with you, they could have been using personal things about you, people that they knew did not like you or did not have your best interest, and they could have tried to get those people to go against you because you are putting more time and effort into yourselves. But this also has to do with their attachment style as well. So some of you guys are going to be figuring out that if you still are carrying toxic attachment styles, you guys will still be attracting people with toxic attachment styles who don't exactly want to see you invest into your time and goals. And let's be logical here. If someone's willing to betray you because you're putting time and effort into yourselves, then that's not someone you want around if your goals actually take off and you're able to impact a large group of people on a long-term scale. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be finding out about betrayals that took place when you guys were focusing on your goals. um This could be by past love interests. This could be by people who were really below it, like behind the scenes doing this shit. And it has something to do with their attachment styles. Because there's a snake here, and snakes represent wisdom. So some people who went above and beyond to betray you guys, they definitely did a lot to hide these betrayals so that they could come back into your lives and you guys would not know anything that took place. Also, some of the betrayals could have been to an extent where you guys were put in life or death situations. Only take what resonates. So now we also have the Four of Hearts and the Ten of Spades. So some of these people, and only take what resonates. If you had some people that you have had to set very firm boundaries with, that you guys are aware that they definitely went above and beyond to get away with some form of betrayal, these people are thinking about it. And just so you know, your boundaries are very strong. Your boundaries are extremely strong because these people are trying to figure out how you were able to escape some sort of trap. And the type of trap they set you up for, it was where you should have been cornered in. If it wasn't, from something, it should have been something else. If it wasn't from that, it should have been something else. So you have some people, a group of people trying to figure out how you got out of a situation of extreme betrayal. And the only reason they're thinking about it is because they went above and beyond to try to block you guys from speaking the truth on coming about the truth coming out about what they're capable of. And this type of betrayal is extremely criminal. Extremely criminal. And there was a lot of strategy done so this betrayal could actually be successful. But the fact that it is not successful, and the fact that them trying to block the truth from coming out, it's like they really wanted you to just to not have any, they didn't want you to be believed. They didn't want you guys to be able to protect yourselves from them. They're thinking about, like, how is it that you are able to figure out what they did and how they did it, and how you're able to explain it in such a manner in which criminal charges may have to be pressed, may have to be followed up on. But some of them are more so concerned about what's going to happen to them with this truth coming out. And then we also have the King of Hearts supporting this Four of Hearts. For some of you guys might be father wounds might be you guys might be healing father wounds. Some of you guys also are taking the time to think before making actions. If I'm speaking to fathers, you guys are taking the time to plan things out wisely, because you guys could be getting clarity on situations in which you guys have your eyes on the prize, and at the same time you guys are aware of certain obstacles that is in the way. For some of you guys, some people tried to scapegoat you guys with murders in order to get you guys to not be able to have your desired lifestyle. For some of you guys could be connected to individuals who are now really thinking about what really matters to them. Some father figures could be thinking about the impact that they've made over their children's lives in order to get to where they are at right now. Some father figures could have betrayed um, innocent people in order to have certain wish fulfillment, that they could have basically been so cruel that they could have basically said, hey, I want what I want by any means necessary, and innocents could have gotten harmed. So some father figures could be thinking long term, the examples that they've set for their children. And also, I'm picking up on father figures who you guys have been, you guys could be getting clarity and thinking about how you guys, how important your children are to you. And you guys could have people that have really tried to scapegoat you guys with extreme scandal to block your wish fulfillment from coming in. You guys could be discovering exactly how brave you guys are. Now we're going to cleanse the energy, and let's see, we're going to do some light work, some light language, and then we'll do some Reiki. We'll see what this is for. So we've discussed how sexual shaming can attract sexual predators. Even men can attract sexual predators as well. So I feel we'll do some light language to protect from sexual predators. And we'll do some Reiki so that any rumors that can negatively impact your stability, if you're on the right side of justice, that you will receive justice for it, and everything that you lost in the process will be returned to you peacefully and drama free. Ikapeleo sengi pares karo. Ipaleo se que panoria like skara. Kapaleo sen que maria ki kare ponariaro skara. Kapaleo sikano pide skara priano skara. Isi que panori pres skaro pide skara yo be kakrio kina. Que payelo que sinkapono pide skara no. Pare skara skarona pide kare skara. We'll leave you guys with a message. Stop sleeping on your talent. You're missing out on opportunities. Rest up for new opportunities. Be mindful of people who like to feel better at others' expenses. And also, it's time to become aware of your own divinity and master responsibility, okay? We're going to end it there. I hope that this helped you guys. Love, peace, and happiness.